Hello, everyone. This is Coach Mo. I'm talking about a topic I hope is near and dear to your heart. But so many women we talk to on our complimentary career clarity calls, and then even as clients, when we're moving them into their career excitement, money becomes a big issue. So today I'm talking about your $100,000 career loss is adding up. And we're going to do some math today. So don't worry, I'm pretty good at math. And I'm going to help you see basically what either a backslide looks like or what it looks like for you to be moving in the right direction. Hello, Jen. So, what I'm talking about today is how not up leveling to your fullest capacity, your fullest potential, is literally costing you hundreds of thousands of dollars. And just because I want to be clear, we're talking about lots and lots of money. We'll put the ones in the back. We'll put the 50s up front. I used to love playing with money when I was a little girl. And then when I got a paper route, I had real money that I was putting in little piles. This is what's going to the company. After my paper route collections, this is what's going to me. You know, as girls, we're not really encouraged to be into money or to be into wanting more. And so as women, we tend to say, oh, money's not that important. And I don't know about you, but most women enjoy life, whether that be purses, shoes, dresses, pants, clothes, bottle of wine, houses, cars, motorcycles, ATVs for your four-wheeling in the trails. All that you use in this world needs money. So to say that you're not that into money is just a big dose of denial. And feel free to put in the chat if you disagree. And if you agree with me, put in the chat also, because I want to hear what you're thinking about as far as money goes. When you have more money, most people follow that up with more money, more problems. Said no one ever with money. Okay? No one ever with plenty of money said that they have too many problems. As a matter of fact, if you don't get your money mindset in the right direction, you're going to have money fall through your hands. It's legendary what happens with the lottery winners because they're not accustomed to the energy and responsibility of money. You see, I really believe the root of our negative energy around money is our own self-esteem. And so today I'm going to talk about this. And if you're new to me, welcome. I am career coach Mo Fall. I am the founder and creator of the Kick-Assiest Kick-Ass Transformational 12-week program workshop. It's not a course. It's a transformational journey that we take women on for 12 weeks to up-level their soul and up-level their career. We give you everything you need from the inside out to land your dream job. It's awesome and it's a lot of fun. And when you're behind in your career, it's exactly the jet fuel that you need. Feel free to check us out at mofall.com and book your complimentary career clarity call, where we dive in to help you understand what's really going on, what's holding you back, and where you want to go. And if we think we can help you out, we'll talk about that. That's mofall.com/live clarity. Leveling up, Jen, to increase my income. Here you go. All right. So if you've been coasting along in your career without a significant raise or promotion, keep listening. If you're a woman who thinks that you probably are not at the right level, keep listening. If you're someone who has been afraid of money or shunned it away, or I don't really need to make money, I just need to enjoy my job. What makes those mutually exclusive? I'd like to know. Whenever I hear that, I'm like, why can't you enjoy your job and make more money? I mean, this is a possibility, believe it or not. As a matter of fact, it's a strong possibility. But if you don't have good self-esteem, you're not going to see it. And you're going to want to defer responsibility, thinking that if I make more money, it's just going to be too much on my plate. If you don't make enough money, there's too much on your plate. I'm here to tell you, your plate is already full. Why not throw some thousands of dollars on that? I'm going to do some math for you right now. So hold on. If you're not good at math, you're telling yourself another story. Everyone's good at math. When you go shopping and it's 20% off, who's figuring that out for you? You are. So here's some math. You're going to work for at least 40 years, 4 decades. So let's chunk this down by decade. First decade, you make $80,000 a year. Now you might be saying, I didn't make that in my first decade of work. All right, just work with me here. Second decade, you're making 120. So between 22 and 32, you're making 80K on average a year. Between 32 and 42, you're making 120. Between 42 and 52, 150. And between 52 and 62, 200,000 a year. Now, you could do a lot better than that, depending on your education, your expertise, and your ambition. But let's just use those numbers because they actually round out to be 5.5 million. So for 40 years, if that's your income, that's $5.5 million for your career. If you get a 10% increase over what I just said, $500,000 more. Okay? So if instead 80, 120, 150, 200, perhaps you go 80, 150, 180, 250, which is actually, I think, a bit more than 10% increase. But that's when you do the math over your lifetime, it's amazing. One of our gals who was in our workshop, she's actually gotten a second great job since we've worked together about 3 years ago. She went a $35,000 increase in her first job that she got with us. She went from 80 to 105. And that's $35,000. If she works 30 years more, it's $100,000 million. If she stays put, which of course she won't because she's got all the tools to up-level herself to the next level, which she already has done. So $1 million more. I mean, could you use that? Yes, Paul, I don't want to think about what I lost over the years. I was underpaid. I know. It's pretty horrible to think about it because when we have either a self-esteem issue or we shun the thought of money because we have a bad money relationship, which a lot of women have, a lot of people have bad money relationships, but women in particular because we're not really raised with good money mindsets. We are literally losing millions of dollars. And when we up level earlier in our career, our trajectory gets greater. And this is some of the research that has come out of McKinsey and Company, come out of the leanin.org foundation, where they're doing a lot of research on exactly what is going on with women's careers and why do we lag in earnings. And they found that we do not lag in earnings because we're not asking. We lag in earnings because we don't get. Now, I will tell you this. A lot of women I've worked with have not asked. So if you're offered a job and it's $125,000 and you may have never made 125, you're going to be like, yes, please. But we would consider whether that should be up from that 125. And some women are not managing their current job well enough that they're so emotionally distressed that they'll take anything. So the next offer, even if it's less money, is a yes, please. And so you give up money and earnings and self-esteem going backwards in a job just to alleviate the stress, which is why I'm a big proponent of not quitting. Because once you quit subconsciously at the soul level, you have given up. I don't want you to feel that you have given up. I want you to feel that you're worthy of playing at the highest level. And you know what happens oftentimes when we help our clients up level? they all of a sudden get scared that they're not going to be able to. Yet the years and years of experience they have compared to the job description that's an up level, like it's a no-brainer. I just did this on a coaching call last week. One of our gals was looking at a job that she thought would be a good fit, but then she didn't think she had all the qualifications. So we literally went qualification by qualification. Have you done this? Yes. Have you done this? Yes. Have you done this? Yes. Every single qualification. But when it's in writing on the job description for a big company, she was intimidated. And so on your own, you're going to get intimidated and you're going to back down. With a coach, you're going to get intimidated and then that coach is going to be like, whoop, let's go. That's what we do anyway. I hope all coaches are doing that. I can't speak for that. What we do is we help our ladies up level not only their sense of self and identity as a person, but also career-wise, and then go for more money. Now, some people will hear that and say, Mo, is that all you care about is money? Heck no. What I care about most is your soul. But I do know this. When your soul increases in its vibrational frequency, you will work for a better company, you will have a better job, and you will make more money. Because that's called congruency. You see, when you are elevating yourself, whether you're an engineer, accountant, healthcare marketer, logistics, you name it. When you up-level yourself, you're going to up-level your earning power. And so it's almost like taking this pack of 20s. I'll take this little band off because this is like, it's like you're taking these 20s and you're turning them into 50s. And most people think that in order to up level from 20s to 50s, you're going to have to do more work, which is what makes women shy away. Oh, I can't possibly do more because you have the household, because you have the kids, because you have the pets, because you have the parents, because you have to deal with the in-laws. All of the responsibilities emotionally usually reside with women, which is why women had a great resignation flood through the pandemic, because the family pressures mounted, increased to a level they've never been before. And 4.5 million women dropped out or dropped down in the workplace. It's a big problem for companies because all of that talent that you all have, when it's used to the highest level, you're better, your company's better, the world is better. So those $100,000 career losses add up, especially, I'm not going to say this because we have helped women with 5 years left in their career. If you're underpaid, I don't care how many more years you have left, get yourself where you need to be. mofall.com/live clarity. You can talk to one of us and get the ball rolling. Chances are you should be making more money. And as a matter of fact, I can almost guarantee that you should be making more money based on what we've seen with talking to over 10,000 women over the years and working with over 1,000 of those women specifically. I am pretty close to being able to guarantee, and I'll put my package of 50s on it, that you're underpaid. When you aren't earning that amount of money, what actually happens is you don't develop as a professional in the same manner. If you're not stretching yourself, you're not developing and growing. And that further stifles your earnings because then you're not looked at for opportunities. It's really a domino effect. If you don't take the first promotion, if you don't go after the first promotion in your career, you're already one rung down. If you don't take the second, or if you're not interested, or if you decide to slide over to the side, or if you decide to do something in an organization that doesn't advance you, you're not only losing earning today, you're losing earning power for the future. And again, a 40-year career, it really adds up. And if you work for a company that is matching 401k, that is have a pension plan or other benefits, typically the higher up you go, the higher up the benefit package is. I've coached some women who got to the director level who had never been there, who have gotten to the vice president level, who have gotten into the C-suite, and they have not known that when they get into those roles, there's greater benefits, higher percentages of bonuses, stock or equity options that are available to them, and they've never played at that level. Let me tell you, when you decide to commit to yourself to play at the highest level, not only do you feel better about yourself, and not only are you making more money, but you also have more resources in the organization and authority over them to leverage those resources so you don't have to be the one who's working all the time, working hard, doing all the work. And if you're an awesome person, we want you to be a leader. Because if you're an awesome person, there's a leadership role with your name on it that the world wants you to have. I got to tell you, if you're a director and you've been a director for 5+ years, you've missed an opportunity. If you're a manager who's been a manager for 5+ years, you've missed opportunities. If you're a VP, you may be a VP for 3 to 5 years, but then after that, senior VP, executive VP, C-suite. You've got to consider your soul is always wanting to grow. Therefore, it's always in a position to earn more money. You know, one of our gals who graduated a little bit ago, I still remember her story where she was playing below what she should have been. And so therefore, she was sort of pissing people off because she was contributing at a level that wasn't her pay grade. And she lost her job 3 times, fired. Because really, she should have been playing at this high of a level for 10 years. But she was afraid of it. She was scared of it. She didn't have good self-esteem. So she played at a lower level and outplayed that position. And that pissed off people above her. And then she would get frustrated because she'd want to be contributing more because that's the way she was built. And it didn't work out. So when we finally helped her pull her soul into all of her competency, now she's fully aligned and now she can go for that bigger job, be paid more than she's ever made in her life. She's in her early 50s and feel that everything is in sync. When you bring your soul back into its fullness, you're able to fill in the gaps of what you bring to the table. But if your soul is teeny tiny shrunken up inside and your talents and your skills and what you know in your industry or your field is like pretty good, but your soul's little, you're going to be out of congruency. And chances are you're being passed over for promotions. You're not getting the assignments that are going to stretch you. People really maybe don't like you because you're frustrated and irritable. Because if you're playing below your level, you're going to be frustrated and irritable. And then you're going to start isolating. Wait, getting something in my eye here. And then you're going to start deciding that that's all that you can do because you're going to look at the outside world and they're saying, no, we don't think so. That's not good. When you miss out on hundreds of thousands of dollars over your career, your future and your financial situation is not going to be as good. Don't you want to have a better situation in life? Don't you want to have a better future? Don't you want to feel awesome about yourself? This is what we do in our Kick-Ass Career Workshop. And again, the only way we know if we can help you is by you booking a complimentary career clarity call, mofall.com/live clarity. And let's get that soul bumped up. Let's get you the strategies that you need to claim that next level for yourself. Let's get you interviewing powerfully. Let's get you applying for jobs that match where you are, not feeling like you're playing small like Jen. Jen, bravo on that. So the thing is, your career is the only thing that's going to pay you in the magnitude There's no way your house is going to be a $5.5 million house in 40 years. No. Over your lifetime, if you're earning a certain level and continuing to grow over the 4 decades of your career, 5.5 million is about the amount of money that would probably be going through your hands through your career. If you don't up level, just think about it. If you make $100,000 on average for those 40 years, that's $4 million. 1.5 million different than the 5.5. Could you use an extra $1.5 million? Could you? And if you're like Paula, please don't judge yourself or kick yourself too much about lost opportunities in the past. Let's just fix it now. If you're in your 40s or 50s, you still have plenty of time to make up for lost earning years and to really kick in your level of expertise at the next higher level. Like I said, even if you're in your 60s, we've helped women in their 60s make sure that their last 5, 7, 8, 10 years, we'll probably all be working till we're 70. Let's face it, folks. Who am I kidding? We're going to have 5 decades of work earnings, which takes us to another $1 million. If you make $200,000 in the last 10 years of your career from 60 to 70, 200K times 5 years, that's another $1 million. So all the time that you're struggling and suffering in a lower job, did you ever do the math? If I stay put like this, wow, that's really going to hurt me in 10 years. If I stay put like this, that's really going to hurt me in the next 5 years. As a matter of fact, I'm scrimping to pay for that vacation I want to take. If I up level my job, I could save for that vacation a lot easier. You got to be thinking about these things. Please don't get lost in the day-to-day grind of how stressed out or underplayed you are in your career. Do something about it. I'm here every Monday for a wake-up call. And if you're watching this live, please do something about it now. And the way you can do that is book a live clarity call at mofall.com/live clarity. You will talk to one of my wonderful career breakthrough strategists, and we will find out what's going on and if we can help you. There are some women we talk to who we cannot help. Absolutely. But that doesn't mean that the clarity call was a waste of time at all. As a matter of fact, we will guarantee you that we will get you clarity. Now, if you're not a professional woman in the professional workforce, we really can't help you. That's not what we do. But if you're a professional woman who is not where you want to be in your career, perhaps you're not able to read the hidden language at the next level above, and you're wondering why you're not like getting up there. We're absolutely able to help those women. As a matter of fact, we've had a handful of those gals in the last couple of months, and helping you understand the terrain that you're in as you move up is something that's super important, because if you're the same person with a bigger job, you got a problem. You got to be a bigger person to go to a bigger job. And again, we help you up level your soul, because I know that that is the success equation. If we just slap a resume and a better LinkedIn profile on top of a soul that's shrunk down, you're not going anywhere. The momentum of confidence comes from your soul's power. Please appreciate that for yourself. That if you feel depleted, stressed out, that you're underemployed, underpaid, underappreciated, not recognized, passed over for a promotion, all of the missteps, all of the misfortunes can be reversed by bringing your soul back to life and helping you claim proven expert strategies to get a job that fits you better, higher level, more money, and you'll know all the moves to make. We also are pretty darn good at helping our gals navigate really difficult bosses and helping the situation not go down the tubes. So today and this week, I want you to focus on Are you really making the money that you ought to be making? And if you're not, book yourself a clarity call at mofall.com/live clarity and bring yourself home some more cashola because you are worth it. I know that. And I haven't even met you because I know that about 90% of the women in the workforce are underemployed. Chances are you've been keeping with the situation because you're rationalizing it. I know. I've talked to over 10,000 women, and I know exactly the problems that women have in the corporate world. It is not in your favor. So get some expertise, get some coaching, but first you got to get some clarity. mofall.com/live clarity to get things going in the right direction. Please stop leaving hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table. The only person winning with that is your organization. You got to win more. And we will help you do that. Again, it's mofall.com/live clarity. If this is the first time you've stumbled upon me, come over and visit my website, see client interviews, success stories, or other motivational video blogs. Check out my YouTube channel, Coach Mo on Facebook. And if you want to see who I really am and what's really going on, come over and check me out on LinkedIn. I've been an executive for a long time, and I help women up-level their careers in such a way it almost seems miraculous. But that's what your soul can do when it's lit up and it is woven into who you are as a professional woman. Let's get at it this week. Let's get at it. mofall.com/live clarity. We'll take care of you. We'll get you clarity. And if we can help you, we'll show you how. This is Mo Fall. We'll see you next time. mofall.com/live clarity for that special opportunity to book a clarity call with us. We'll see you next time. Get at it and look at that money. Let's get you forward.